guys, I'm back from Japan and it's been so long since I've been in the studio and it's been so long since I looked at the Discord. So I decided to split it into the general news and the articles important to share with you and the flower FAQs, and also I will not do any unboxing, I will do a separate unboxing with everything Sanrio that I bought in Japan. So now this is general things that happened in between, I would say 5.5 and 6.5 in the Discord and the articles and everything, and to see the flower FAQs and everything that has been said in the Discord about flowers. There will be a separate video that I will link somewhere and you'll go there because it's so long. I did not want to pollute this one and I want to respect your time. So first of all, there's actually an article that has been done on Pocket Tactics. We sat down with Chelsea Howard, the chief product officer of Hello Kitty Island Adventure, to talk South Park, Nintendo Switch port and big challenges. Will it ever come to platform outside of Apple Arcade? I'm looking forward to see what they will say. And how do they intend to keep the game fresh? With so many Sanrio characters to choose from, I asked how they decided in which one to bring to the island as permanent visitors, especially the more niche yet loved characters such as big challenges. And just as that, for the main cast, Sanrio has their top 50 list. Those are the characters that they're actively promoting. Then every year they do a fan contest all around the world where people vote for their favorite characters. So we basically combine those two as there's a bunch of overlap. That's where we got our main cast from and also our upcoming cast. If you're delved into HKIA, you'll be aware of the frequent events that take place. However, we were interested to learn more about how Sunblink intends to keep that momentum going with future events. Will some events return or do they plan to have a new event for each year's holiday? The goal is to bring back the items because that's one of our big rule and kindness approach. We don't want anything to be play right now or miss it forever. That's just not our style. You'll be able to see all the things from previous year's event come back. For example, you'll be able to get that old spooky celebration furniture next time. I think one approach is that we're going to be remixing and rematching a lot of the theming. So for instance, the Summer's End event, which was our first event, when it comes back around this year, we're going to see different things. You know, lemons and having to run your own lemonade stand or something like that. For others that have kind of cultural tie-ins, I think it's important to explore different angles of that. The Give and Gather celebration obviously leaned very heavily towards Western Christmas, right? But there are tons of other holidays that happened around that time, and I think it's about leaning into some of those others and making the broader audience feel seen and acknowledged. That's amazing, honestly, because they've already done the things with the marigold and the like a lantern, and so all of these seems to be around different festivals, so that's amazing. So they said 2 years of storyline, so maybe they keep doing after 2 years. The third year event might even be something different, so I'm really looking forward to that. Hello Kitty Island Adventure has a very active online community. The subreddit is always a buzz with new comments and people sharing tips for other players. But did Chelsea anticipate that kind of response from the player? I think we hoped people will really love it. We knew they already really love the Sanrio brand, so we had very high hopes for an active community. We also knew that we didn't necessarily get all the accessibility features we wanted into game at launch. I think that we did not anticipate it was the level of kindness that we've seen in those communities. Online communities don't necessarily inherently lend themselves to kindness, so that's been one of the really cool things. It's been much more positive overall that we anticipated, which is fantastic. And to be honest, I think it's because developers themselves are so nice. So Chelsea is always here reminding everybody to be nice, and I guess all the content creators also are nice, and because the game revolves around kindness more than other games, this make people interested in that all gathered together. And I've seen reports of people being unkind, but usually they are quickly put aside and it's not a general community. And so this is amazing, honestly. I'm so happy to be in such a welcoming and kind community for this game that I'm playing daily. This is amazing. We've actually got a lot of avatar stuff coming up in our 1.7 update. It's going to be very exciting. Not only do we have new avatar types, but we've also got different categories of avatar customization that haven't been available yet. You'll be seeing backpacks and back accessories. You'll be seeing sunglasses and face accessories. Yes, oh my god, they've been mentioning that for a while. I'm so excited. Then the interviewer asked if they're going to port it on something else, and Chelsea said, we are currently an Apple Arcade exclusive. So this is technically the official thing that they've been saying all the time. The word currently has a certain tone to it, and I saw glimmer in Chelsea's eyes, but sadly I couldn't get any more information out of her than that. I ended our chat with a final question that also received a somewhat cryptic response. I asked what the future of Hello Kitty Island Adventure looks like, and Chelsea got that glimmer in her eyes once more. So you've got Friendship Island, right? It's a vast, awesome, amazing place where you can build up your friendships. But there are other islands. She shrugged her islands mischievously. So there's Friendship Island, there is the Bully Island or something like that. Okay, we'll see. We've got more characters that are bonds to come. You've got entirely new forms of self-expression that are on the horizons. You've obviously got the events that are just going to continue to evolve and hopefully continue to bring delightful new kinds of gameplay. It has the ability to evolve in very cool, very awesome ways. So if you think that this game was not already the best game ever, it is possible to even come cooler. Honestly, I'm not sure, but I trust them, they can do it. Okay, and that's it. So I've read about like half of the article to you guys, so if you want to find the full article, there will be a link in the description from Pocket Tactics. And then I know that it's been long already, but I have a few more things from the Discord, so let's go. So Chelsea said that the springtime celebration goes into 1.6, so we saw that it will be the imagination celebration that will go into 1.7, and she said the finale calendars are always 10 days before the end of the event, just so we know in the future. And then she officially said that the date is always 6 weeks after the last one, so updates are always every 6 weeks. She told me that in private, but now it's put in the Discord, so always every 6 weeks. And then we've seen in the Reddit that actually there are American versions, Canadian versions, and UK versions of English that have different things. For example, we noticed that the mailboxes, that some says Merry Meadow and some says Merry Meadows, and the one under the Merry Meadow Overlook is the Merry Meadow Greenhouse, and for some people it's the Merry Meadow Critter Coral, which is weird because actually it looks like there's a greenhouse, but it's not where my Critter Coral says it is. And so they said in Canada they have the same as the US, but in the UK they have the greenhouse and the Critter Coral. And just so you know, I'm actually in Switzerland and I have my phone in English, but I don't know if it's American English or UK English, but mine says Critter Coral, I think. We got to 1.6.5, so it's the month of May, like May, M-A-Y, but also M-E-H, I don't know how you pronounce that. A month of May spotlights Gudetama, the lazy egg that has taken Friendship Island by storm, kinda. During the month of May, we celebrate the fact that all of us would prefer to stay in bed sometimes. Find yolks in oversized eggs as bonus from Nisetama-san or from gifting friends and bring them to the egg shrine for excellent prices. Or don't, it's really up to you. So, don't. Should we keep them to do something? That's interesting. I don't think that's what I meant. But also, I love that the eggs are so big and you cannot miss them. So I found 7 eggs and 4 from Quest, like it has been usually. These days for the Quest it's 7. Who's this mysterious, magnificent, dashing person dressed as an egg yolk? It's Nisetama-san, of course. He's here on the island during the month of May. Take his picture each day if you can find him before he poofs away at the end of the month. Pom Pom Pudding and Pickled have teamed up to create an all-new cooking station, the Egg Pan. Get a campfire going to bring new egg-based treats to all of your friends like omelets, crepes and tarts. So exciting. So tarts we had already in the oven, but we did not have the new ones from the campfire. The Top Hat Gudetama have returned. A part of the extravaganza. As part of the extravaganza this month, any Top Hat Gudetama you haven't found are back again, giving giving everyone a chance to catch up on rewards and achievements. To be honest, I know there's only one that I have never seen, and then I've seen many pictures of where people found all the Gudetamas. I have found 2, and they were not the ones that I have missed. So I'm wondering if the rest of the year ones are here during this month or something like that. I'm very confused about this, to be honest. A clarification about that was given by Chelsea. So for the player who started at the start of the game and before the weekly Gudetama were installed, then there's actually 8 new Gudetamas for the missing weeks that we can find. Guess who has a birthday coming up? You'll be able to play through special stories with Hello Kitty and friends around their birthday, so make sure to stop by to celebrate. Chococat and Tuxedo-san both have birthdays in May. I saw a girl playing the game when I went to my dance lesson today, and I was so excited, I think I scared her. I said, "Do you like that game?" And she said, "Yeah." And I was a total dork and blurred, "I made it." And she was like, "Eh?" First time seeing someone playing in the wild, very cool. The only thing I've seen in the wild, and I talked about this game to many people and I have not seen another person playing it. People have said they've seen it but never played it. But I saw an ad for Apple and Apple Arcade or something in Japan, and there was 3 games and one of them was Hello Kitty Island Adventure. When we were in one of the Sanrio store, there was a TV playing random things from Sanrio. My boyfriend said he saw something from Hello Kitty Island Adventure, but I stayed in front of the thing for like 5 minutes and it did not circle through. I think the loop was so big, so I have no idea what they showed. Probably one of the trailers, I'm not sure. In a heads up, Chelsea said, "Did you know that the Sanrio character rankings are one of the major way we pick which residents and visitors show up on Friendship Island next, so you can make your choice heard here." So there's the annual character ranking of 90 different characters, and I'm so happy because my favorite, Wish Me Mel, was number 14 in Japan, but does not come in the top 10 of any of the other countries that they do, and in the other countries is only top 10. I was able to vote physically in Japan, so you can vote once a day per character or something like that, so this is crazy. But in Japan, if you go during this time and you go inside of one of the official Sanrio stores, there are kind of polls for each characters, and you get something like a disc with a hole inside, and you can put on top of the poll for that one character that you like. And so I voted so many times for Wish Me Mel. I'm so happy. Oh, and so they said the voting is almost done for the Webby Awards, and they were close to Disney, and I think they got the people vote or something. She did not really mention anything in the heads up, but I think they did win one thing for the Webbies. Oh, and we get a new collection for the complete sets of comic books. But when people asked what it is about, Chelsea said it's for the future, I think. Something that was supposed to ship but did not make the cut. Remember how like 6 months ago I said make sure you keep one of each comic? So basically, yes, it will come later. And then a lot of chats were about if it goes to other platforms, will we have different models, like business models? And Chelsea said no microtransactions ever. So this is a confirmation that they will keep the same business model probably as something. So maybe if it's on Switch you will buy the game once or something like that, and if it's on Android or maybe, I don't know, Netflix or one of the other ones like that, you'll just pay through your subscription. I don't know. You know, there's the Wild Speggulation, and now they actually changed the title to Wild Speggulation with the word egg in it. And Chelsea said on April 23rd, I will say since my last check-in you have touched on the game's actual conspiracy. And because I'm not inside of this, I know that Nita, you watched this video and I know that you are active in the Wild Speggulation. So tell me, I have not seen what is actually been confirmed to be the actual conspiracy. Then people were like, okay, when did Chelsea connected last? So in between that date and that day we talked about blah blah blah. So Nita, please comment if you know what is the big conspiracy or what is the theory of being the big conspiracy, because I could not keep up honestly. Oh, the only Aras said I would like to see that for as a feedback requested actually by Chelsea for the flowers, and at the end she said, and I would like a pony, thank you. Chelsea said I will give you a pony in 2.0. 2.0 might be around Christmas next year or something like that. Well, actually no, it's not like 1.12 will be 2.0. yeah, no, we have no idea when 2.0 will be. Then the Oliara said, I'm getting a pony, and Chelsea said you will have to work for it though. And I remember that at some point they said they wanted to bring pets. So some people have actually unicorns or things like that as pets. So maybe a pony, why not? So if you want to see the FAQ exactly from the Discord, but also all about flowers, I will put it here. And if you want to see me unboxing everything that I bought in Japan that is Sanrio related, I will put it here. So go watch these videos. Bye bye!